All nonprofits are struggling these days with economics, and so to be able to have a vehicle that can provide the production of a short PSA, the production of sponsorship for an event, even coming out and filming the event and getting awareness made about that particular topic is huge. And to have WYOU as part of the Social Justice Center enables the agencies to have that greater voice.
I came to WYOU in 2008, where I joined the staff as the executive director. And I was here from the end of 2008, October 2008, through the end of 2010, which was actually the demarcation of the ending of the full staffing period.
I'm Eric Allen, and I was the technical director from 2006 until the staff layoffs in 2010, making the budget stretch to cover that equipment and the labor costs to actually keep the station open. That was really challenging, I think, for everybody on the staff.
WYOU lost all its funding from the peg fish, and the only way we were able to survive at the time was to lay off all the staff we were having and turn into a volunteer organization, basically.
And that change put the station in a position to lose not just the lion's share, lose almost all of its funding.
I dropped off the board when we lost all of our funding and took over the back office work, which basically is all of the financial and budget and day-to-day stuff, taking care of phone calls, handling email, paying the bills, collecting the money, making the bank deposits, and all that kind of thing. Sometimes it's 10 hours a week, sometimes it's 30 hours a week. And that's how our station is run now, by volunteers, each of them taking over various aspects of running a television station. It's really quite remarkable that the place is still putzing along and doing its thing.
Having a community station become an invaluable tool because it's having the means of production in your own hand, and that's amazing.
Well, I think it was the late 90s. I hosted a chess show where the home viewer would call in and I'd play them. And I think that's how I started.
There's nothing better to deconstruct the media than having to make it yourself, to learn about the media, why it is so important that the city not defund WYOU or fold it into the city station, because this is public access.
We felt like we could be even more relevant by actually creating some kind of archive of what was going on. And that's when the idea of having an archive of the video and the picture and of the audio who came from that uprising being concentrated here in WYOU. So we did, the board of directors voted to form the Wisconsin Uprising Archive, and we have been working on that since that time.
I've been helping since the show started. It was back when I was 12 years old, and still helping.
Para lo que es el programa del barrio, contar con todo el apoyo comunitario de toda nuestra gente bonita, latina, hispana de aquí, de Madison, Wisconsin.
The way it is now, looking, my show is like you're looking at like a Picasso through a dirty window.
There's an audience out there. I'd love to reach them, but I feel limited because we just don't have the technical expertise. We don't have the lightweight equipment to take into the field. Video and audio both.
Las cámaras y bueno, las líneas telefónicas para poder seguir teniendo las llamadas en vivo en el show.
We've been duct taping our equipment for quite a while, and we can do that for a few more months, but eventually there will be an end to it.
There's so many smaller nonprofits and individuals who are really interested in the media and the arts, but don't have the ability to actually have their own equipment, don't have the financial means to be able to pay to have something put on air.
Donations will help us to start new initiatives like summer production workshops for kids, a community archive of people and places, and a WYOU film festival. But we can't do any of those things without new equipment.
You can bring it back to life. You can breathe more life into what is already a place that's got great history.
I see the station having more relevance than it ever did in the era of cable. Having communities, especially immigrant communities or niche interests, connecting outside of geographical boundaries is really exciting, and it's exactly what the station was built for.
All right, well, I'm no Uncle Sam, but WYOU needs you.
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 WYOU te necesita.
WYOU needs you.
WYOU needs you.
Come on.
WYOU needs you.
WYOU needs you.